What's up, everyone? Julia here.
And Trent.
And we're back with episode 2 of season 2 of Andor.
Yeah, Sagrona Teema. And last episode was a really nice setup for what's to come. We've got Andor in a bit of a pickle with the infighting and squabbling Maya Pay Brigade, where that hit the fan at the very end.
Hit the fan.
Yeah, they're now very much infighting. We've gotten a bit of a look into the Empire and what they're going to be going for this season in going to Gorman to get the mineral to coat the reactors. And some issues with Mon Mothma and a daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
And Tay is being very cryptic. So that's going to be very interesting to see that evolve as well. Let's check it out.
Let's go. Descended into the two camps.
What is she doing? She's got to be close. If Crab was alive, we'd be hearing her.
Very resourceful.
Yeah.
She's searching the middle. Is that what she's doing? I can't tell.
She's being very subtle about it.
Anything? Not yet.
He should have been back by now.
Very eerie atmosphere. So they've both sent
Sent
parties
the
out.
parties out, yeah.
There's nothing here.
Why would he yell?
Keep looking. What did you do with Rika's body? What? Rika's body? They can't find her either. It's a trap.
Interesting.
So, okay, they're both...
Oh,
that's a body.
or an appendage.
Part of a body! Ah!
Oh, the monsters they spoke about last episode.
Honestly, I'd take getting shot.
Don't shoot! Bang, bang, bang!
What's that? It's Rika's goggles. That's all there was.
Nobody, just a boot.
Crab's boot. You just left it out there?
His foot was still in it. A stump, a bloody foot.
Animals got them. What else
Yep.
could it be?
Hey, it's not gonna rain forever. You might wanna bang some water. There's a tarp over there.
Well, if they needed someone to lead and unite them a bit to get out of this predicament.
Even if it's just one of them. Half of them.
Love that building.
Before we go in, I don't want the Gorman project. I've thought it through all night,
Too late.
and I don't want it.
Humbling, isn't it? Both of us reminded of our place in the chain of command.
Yeah.
Did Krennic offer you the job?
You know that he did.
Then it's done. We're in it.
Too
Yeah.
late.
Axis, it's where I belong.
You've invested almost 2 years. You built the legend and delivered almost nothing.
We're getting closer all the time.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. He's nowhere. Next time, catch them first, then make them famous.
Fair.
Fair point.
This will appear to be a demotion. You'll have to play the part. It will heat up soon enough. This is good news, Dedra. Gorman will be yours to run as you wish. You'll only answer to Krennic, and he's got no time for anything but results. Gorman is a gift. Take it, then win it.
He's implying what Krennic said last episode about the someone with the Ferric situation wouldn't come back from it.
Guide that. That's it.
It's still in one piece.
Good luck getting it out of here.
Now what? We sit all day?
Well, we'll side it, we'll light it.
We
Scott
indulge.
will change his mind, and we'll move it. Then he'll reconsider, clean it up, and we'll make it lovely and gently there.
I love how he turns just on a whim.
Radio silence, nobody's checked in. I know I said we shouldn't broadcast from here, but I tried to reach out to Bix. I never got through.
There.
Morale's been shut down.
They're in their own conundrum.
Temporary reception outage for Imperial inspection.
What kind of inspection?
Wouldn't that be nice to know? I need to be at the gallery. I can't help anyone from here. I need serious comms.
Good morning.
They're sneaking in Skull and Surprise. I'm sure you've heard what it is by now.
Is it really a shandy, Mal?
Yeah, one of them. It's a bit gross, don't you think? It's probably worth more than the house.
You'll want to put that in your speech.
Last night was successful.
2 more to go.
You should tell your boyfriend to back off the nog.
Who's my boyfriend?
Oh,
Oh.
what have you done? Thrown him over?
I don't know who we're talking about.
Take Homer, is he not your lover?
Haven't had that nonsense in a while.
That's a
His wife has run off, so the field is clear. He's all yours now.
Stop.
Or maybe you've all dropped him. That would explain a great deal.
The Chandrilan birds will be speaking.
It's always best to let them down gently, or so I've been told. Tay had a bit too much first night punch. Had to be taken home. I mean, it's a full-on shandy wedding. He grew up 4 valleys away. He should know better. Pace yourself or pay the price. He was always weak.
If his jealousy starts to really poke through, this could be bad for Mon. But also concerning that he's getting that wasted.
Did they remember the juice?
Finally.
It's like a little Whole Foods. Look at the silos. They are huge.
Impressive.
I spoke to my friend at 500. She thinks they'll finish inspecting up there today. Where they go next should tell us what direction they're moving, but...
How many are there?
She counted about 40. They need the grain. They know we need help, and they know everyone isn't legal.
Talia thinks they'll let us slide.
We can't count on that.
What if they ask where we came from?
I wouldn't mention Ferrix.
What if we stay ahead of them?
I'd be careful. They caught someone running at 500. I'll find out what I can. Cassian,
You'll be here.
thank you for it.
So much tension.
Yeah. And it's a lot of trust to put in people as
And
well.
put in each other as well.
That's all that's left?
You voted to eat.
And you should have told us no.
How many snack pods? Wet or dry? I'm not eating mouldy. We'll get hungry enough. Look, 6 dry, 8 wet. I'd rather be hungry than sick. Let's give him a mouldy and see what happens.
You know, they've gone very quiet over there.
Sleeping?
You need a perimeter.
I was just about to do that.
That's a good idea.
They must be starving. How can it smell that bad that fast?
Ugh.
Try it.
Yep. I'm with him.
Eat it.
Why me?
You first, you test it.
Did those trugs? That was a dare. Okay, I dare you. If it tastes like it smells, I don't know.
If you want to be the leader, you gotta lead.
Yep.
Not how I was gonna... Not head first.
There are no small jobs here at the Bureau of Standards.
Cyril!
You may hear that and wonder how it can be true. Not that long ago, I was standing right where you are now.
I was going to say, he's risen up.
I was given a position in fuel purity, just over there. Found an entry on a Varnesian input account that didn't match. 200 Kovarn charging rods. Doesn't seem like much, does it? Every shift I make time for my quota to dig just a little bit deeper. And one day, after months of searching, screens started lighting up across the room. I had uncovered a cabal of corrupt purchasing agents who were stealing Imperial supplies in 4 sectors.
That's the level of commitment I want from you.
Yep.
There's a future here for those who dare.
It's a different take
That's
on what he was told.
Yeah. Confident Cyril.
Yeah.
Once things calm down, we'll be okay.
Not if you've gone away.
Well, if we do, I'll come back.
Just promise you won't leave without saying goodbye.
Promise.
I think we're going to see
The yeah. But the sound of the ship coming with... I promise.
Yeah. And internally, shit.
Oh, big time. Well, you know where they went next now.
Hello, boys.
Also the scout, the rifle.
Where are you coming from?
We just finished 500.
You boys are working fast. Where to next?
I don't know. You have to ask the lieutenant.
I haven't met him yet.
You will. He's checking out the storage.
Oh, no.
Biggs.
Hello.
Hi.
Have you seen the new silos?
I have. We were based in the 600 block a few months ago.
I'm not sure they're worth the cost. I guess we'll know after this next harvest.
I guess so.
Don't give away too much.
So quiet out here. It's a simple life, isn't it? Mechanics, though. You get to move around a bit, right?
Yep, it's true.
Have you been to the Row? It's not much of a city, but you think over time they get curious.
I've been there.
It's changed. Row. I haven't seen it in a few years. It's not that far. It's a beautiful ride over the fields. I'm only here for another couple of days.
Oh,
I was gonna say, this is a really shit attempt at flirting. Please stop.
he's trapping her in though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure my husband would approve.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
That you have a husband.
Soft planet for a few days?
Is he a mechanic as well?
Very good one.
Does he worry about you?
Step forward.
In what way?
We've just shut down all the comms. It's not up to me. It's a policy. We freeze the zone during an audit. It's supposed to stop things sneaking away while we're doing all our counting.
Oh,
It's good to know.
Darla.
Good timing.
good
Good
timing.
timing.
Sorry. Hello.
We're based in 207.
We move around, we go where there's a need. Like this.
Nice to meet you. See you along the way.
That was just creepy.
I don't think that's the last we've seen of him.
No.
That was almost a very, very ugly situation.
Having fun?
When was the last time this happened?
Wedding hike. Perrin and I. It rained.
I remember. Is Leda happy? Is this really what she wants?
Everything old is new again.
As if I needed another reason to stay away. What happens at the top? I don't remember.
We gaze at the ancestral lands. Some
pretty
children
view.
Sing. The elder waves her hand and we'll all have been purified.
It's a nice summation of the culture.
Yeah.
No word from your friend?
Cinta? No. Luther knows, but he won't tell me.
That's not acceptable.
If she wanted to see me, she would. It's never going to be perfect. Or good, really. Bad timing.
I'm sorry.
There's work to be done.
Yeah, we have to live to do it though, don't we?
It's a nice little bond they've got, knowing they're both playing a very dangerous game with their role in the rebellion.
He should be back by now.
I think I know that.
What if they've grabbed him?
We'd be hearing about it.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
They're not subtle.
Messing with us.
That changes everything. How would that change anything? We have the pilot. They have a ship that goes nowhere without us.
They could have more food than we think.
They don't have any food. Do they have any food on that ship? No. We have the food. Not really. I just ate my meal bar. All of it?
Yeah, this group has all the leverage.
Maybe.
We should be getting worried.
About what? One.
Oh, it was edible. Oh no!
Trying to turn it around. The guns at the front. Trying to
Facing-
put us down
yep.
the barrel.
No. Can they do that? They moved. Check it. Proud. Another few centimeters. Hey, bit by bit.
That's a lot of bits.
That's a lot of it, yeah.
Do you realise how long this will take?
50 centimeters an hour.
At most.
Not long.
Let's say it's 50.
50 by 10.
If they're lucky, they'll make 5 meters by midnight.
Yeah, he's done the calculations. Whoa!
Oh!
I love that the sound sounded like Zoidberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep them on their toes.
You're back.
I just got here.
It's okay. Whatever it was.
Is that everything?
I was sure if I went shopping you'd be delayed and we wouldn't have to do this.
No such luck.
We could pretend that you're not back.
We can't cancel again. We can't.
Tomorrow then.
I'm so happy they're together.
They're together! Oh my god!
And they're doing a couple things like cancelling plans.
Like cancelling plans, yes.
What a
Ooh,
dress!
What a dress!
Sagrona Teema. I've been looking for you.
I have to say, Mon, this is remarkable.
And I know apologies are in order. I've been so distracted by all of this. It's impossible.
I was whining. It's the last thing anyone wants to listen to.
You know, you've been having a difficult time. That's when we need to be heard.
I have called your office.
And I've been remiss. Last time we spoke, you told me you had new business coming in. You told me you were waiting.
I think I told you I was tired of waiting.
This is sounding serious.
It wasn't then. Might not be now. I still have several things pending. It's just I have concerns. The foundation is up and running. Your financial blemishes have been smoothed over without anyone being the wiser. Davo Skulden obviously has what he came for. Everyone seems quite pleased with how they've landed, and I'm left wondering about the risk I've taken on. Please say something.
It's what you're not saying, Tay.
I'm sorry, I feel terrible. I really had no idea.
You know, the irony is it's the rebellion that's hurt me most. Rebel activity soured my investments.
Don't speak so loud.
See how I might feel undervalued.
Oh.
Absolutely. How I wish you'd make this clear sooner.
Yeah, I should have. Perhaps I thought it was obvious. If I haven't, I'm sorry for that.
Well, if you'd been as cryptic as you were last time you spoke, you weren't being obvious.
I hate having to say all this, Mon.
Oh. To an old friend. All you've done for me, please. Now, let's celebrate.
Indeed.
Oh, her mask going up
Yeah.
with him, and it's just like, you have lost everything.
Yep. And Luthen
saw it.
suspects it before he even said it.
Most of the arrests have been people running.
There must be work there.
We can't move all this. They want to know who is living here.
I'll say it's me. I'm legal.
We're doing everything we can.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. Not until these bastards are gone. Just get prepared.
The lieutenant very clearly likes to flaunt his power. Love that shot. Good shot. The lights going on with just the way she was framed. Hopefully her signal doesn't raise any suspicions where Vix and them are.
Hopefully her focus is on Cass.
I'm just stumped.
No warning.
Well, I suppose I have been avoiding it. Now I know why.
Was there a number?
I said I'd get into it once we'd survived the wedding.
So nothing specific.
He's had some bad investments. He sees all this.
It's very troubling.
We'll find a number.
Is there any chance he'd go to Skulden?
No, he wouldn't dare. He can't.
He's desperate.
He could.
He's about to speak. I have to go.
Wait. I can't leave this be. I must know that.
I will set a meeting on Coruscant with Tay next week. We will find a number.
Oof.
A week's a long time for
It
something like
is,
this to
especially
simmer
with-
and fester and boil.
Especially with the extravagance of this.
Hopefully Perrin doesn't say anything
Oh, he's going to dig them a
with
hole.
his forked tongue.
As the father of the intended maiden, it is my Chandrilan duty to greet you, Sagrona. To toast your health, Sagrona Teema.
Ah.
Sagrona Teema Salon. Leader. My sweet leader. Pain will find you. Trouble and disagreement will arrive without summons. There's no choice in this. There's no effort required. You simply stand still and the galaxy will deliver a daily basket of fresh anxieties to your door without fail.
Oh, Mon's taking this.
My hope is that you learn to reach past this constant cloud of sadness. Pleasure, gaiety, amusement, these are the hidden things. The music buried beneath all that noise. Joy! Joy! But joy has no wind at its back. Joy will not announce its arrival. You need to listen for it and be mindful of how fleeting and delicate it can be. But search out these treasures. A moment of pleasing sensation. The memory of laughter and good company. For me right now, it's a smile that I can't hide as I see these two young people sharing our greatest tradition. Sagrona.
The fact that Mon was framed in that with the daughter and Tay was looking very drunk.
What's the plan anyway? Shoot the pilot?
Your mother was a hamster. You're fine.
I'll get you out of here! You can't live on these melons!
How's he know that?
You're sneaking. What is the plan?
Shut up!
What's your name?
Tony!
I'm dropping a challenge!
A challenge.
A duel.
I challenge you to a duel.
No shooting unless they shoot first!
Stand together.
For Maya!
For Maya! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
God, they're putting a lot of trust.
Watch him, eyes open.
He could have been very beneficial too.
I'll count to 3.
Everything means everything.
On 3. 1,
A lot of trust.
It's a lot of trust.
2, 3.
What are they doing?
Dropping their weapons. You must be awfully desperate.
If you could see what you look like, you wouldn't say that.
5 hands. Roski rules.
What does that mean?
Gambling.
Total submission. Pick your second.
Round, step up.
Oh, we're fighting.
It's the 10 dual commandments.
Number 1.
1, 2, 3.
They're scissors, paper, rocking it? Nice.
Let your weapon fall. Don't move, or I'll kill you.
He's got both hands free. Yep, around the outside.
Yep. Let's hopefully there's none of those monsters.
And hopefully if they've left one in the ship, it's easily dealt with.
I shouldn't have said anything.
You should not have said
There's
anything.
Yep.
Whoop. And you're now all unarmed.
Yep.
I keep thinking it's thunder.
It's not.
You're one ugly motherfucker. This whole thing has been giving Predator vibes.
It has.
And Jurassic Park. No, it wasn't ugly, it was cute. It's like a little rhinoceros thing.
Rhinoceros, elephant, hippo.
Yeah. Oh, you are so defenseless.
Oh no.
Easy dealt with.
No.
No. It could have been different.
It could have been different, yeah. He's definitely a lot more confident in it now.
Way more confident flying it.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful shot.
Absolutely beautiful.
Love the temples coming up. Good finish.
Okay.
Good finish. After so that's, I don't know what's going to happen next. We got to deal with everything going on where Bix is. And Tay going off the deep end.
Yes.
Yeah, not good for Mon and the rebellion if he's starting to thinking about
Throwing her under the bus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And good thing that Luthen was there to see it and witness it as well. Because as soon as she locked arms, he was very... His eccentric demeanour shifted. It was very theatrical. But very good episode. I like that we got to see a bit of the tradition of Chandrila.
Yeah.
That was really cool, seeing the hike up to the mountaintop and the blessing that would come.
Well, it was one of the things from last season that was definitely the fighting point between Mon and her daughter was the traditional values and what the daughter was trying to upkeep and what Mon was with the city. So seeing their heritage come through and why are we doing this hike? When was the last time we did this? Oh, for my wedding. So
Yeah.
it has been, especially in the family, at least a very long time since these have happened. But that was a really nice speech by the dad.
Yeah.
As much as that's going to be cutting into so much things he doesn't understand.
I was wondering where the episode title was going to come from, and that was a good way to tie it in as it being the toast.
The toast, yeah.
But yeah, again, we're seeing so much beautiful set designs. Like we saw the continuous shot outside last episode, and now the festive hall. Like it's those little moments that I like that just really give life to the world. Seeing, going beyond Coruscant and beyond what we've seen previously, and just getting those little things that are built up nicely. It's just a nice world building, and seeing different farming lands. This is very much wheat based, and the inside of where they harvest. It looked like a Whole Foods cellar where they sell wheat and nuts and all that sort of stuff, with the big silos. Like, it's just those little designs I think really make this show stand out in particular. But we got Cyril and Dedra together.
Cyril and Dedra together. I never thought I'd be so happy to see
such a terrible
persons together. But it then explains this confidence that Cyril has.
Yes. Yeah.
Mainly because he's under the thumb, but
just a little bit with that.
With that.
Who's a good Cyril?
Who's a good Cyril? Yeah.
Who's a good Cyril?
I wonder who they're off-putting though, and they can't cancel again.
Can't cancel again.
I have a feeling it's his mum. I want it to be his mum.
Oh God! But he's after his failure on Ferrix as well. He's no longer behind the desk, but he's in the position that he was first introduced to that.
Yeah.
Admin hell
room, yeah.
But the interesting take on his final the final phrase of the dig deep and challenge and work, like beyond working hard.
Beyond working beyond your scope as well was interesting. Like, I found one little thing that looked wrong, so I dug back.
So
it took months.
Yeah, I used all of my 3 minutes and I kept digging.
Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah.
And we got a few different references to the Empire being a machine, and you're a cog in the machine. And Dedra, with her questioning of being on Krennic's,
I don't
Gorman.
want to take the Gorman position.
Yeah.
Well, it's the spinning it as the blessing in disguise of take it, make it your own, and don't make the mistake again.
Don't make the mistake, but also you're already in.
Yeah.
You can't leave this.
And
you're trapped. She's trapped with that.
Yeah. It's hilarious that you thought you had a choice.
Yeah.
As soon as he came
as soon as he closed the blast doors and said, anyone who's in this room.
Yeah.
If she was to leave that, she would be straight away.
But yeah, it's such the choice was made, and the choice was made for you to take that position as well. Yeah. When he came up and went, you have a plan.
You didn't have a choice. You were handpicked by me for this.
Yep.
And it's an interesting concept of looking at the agency within the Empire of its constituents and employees, because there's always the quest for power and doing things for the Emperor and building the Empire up, rising through the ranks, but also it's interesting. I would be interested to see what happens if that's challenged. And yeah, that's something that we don't really see too much, is someone questioning their role within the Empire. And I think that's something that's, if that is the path that they go down with her, could be very interesting to explore, because we've now seen rebel infighting amongst a rebel group that's being funded, the Maya
that was
brigade.
just a whole line of, this all can be fixed with communication if all of you didn't have a bloody ego.
And they proved that when they're yelling at each other across the thing, they proved that they could come to an agreement of sorts.
Hey, Tony!
Yeah.
That was just... And it does show the issues that the rebellion has in that regard, in the sense of it's not a well-oiled machine. It is very disjointed at the moment in particular, and you need the people like Cass in order to bring them together, who is friendly enough that everyone is drawn to,
but
can lead and people listen to. Oi, you better get your tarps up and get some water.
Yeah.
Him full well knowing they probably haven't drunk for 3 days.
Yep.
Just going, he's looking after them.
And he knows they haven't got food.
And he knows, like, oh.
Yeah, there's no food on that ship. You guys are all in the... You're in the better position here.
But it looked like he grabbed a radio out of the ship.
Yes.
So hopefully he can get a hold of someone and realizes either the planet's in a lockdown.
But very handy that the Luthans 2IC. I always forget her name.
She's so stunning now. I forget her name. It's a bad name.
Always happens with you.
Yep.
Pretty face.
Pretty face
name. Her going back to the antique store to get a stronger signal. Again, all the pieces falling into place for this final episode of this arc. Hopefully Cass will be able to reach her and then go forward and help out Bix and Brasso and the others there.
So we have Cass trying to make it home. We have trying to get the communication.
Yep.
We have the wedding.
But also a very nice explanation as to why they can't communicate.
Oh, good.
The Imperials put a complete lockout.
Yeah. And then we've got the wedding to wrap it all up in a bow.
Yes.
And whether that's actually going to go ahead. I think it will, but also...
Yeah.
Depends on what that freaking gift is.
Looked like a giant statue.
It looked like a giant statue, but it also was wrapped like a body.
But yeah, interesting. The very open discussion at the wedding on the rebellion.
Yeah.
Tay was not being subtle at all, despite thinking, "Oh, I thought I was quite obvious." You were not saying anything.
You're not obvious.
Oh, you fell into some hardship. Oh, that's a shame. I fell into hardship. Hey, is it obvious yet? Yeah, I thought I was being quite obvious. Well, obviously not. But then Perrin thinking that they were flirting. And all that,
and then
those comments.
And then him taking of his drinking to passing out. Did you break up with him? He took it a little bitty hard.
Yes. Did you break up with your boyfriend?
Yes.
I'm concerned that he may have spilled his guts when he was drunk and said things when being sent home that could come back to bite Mon Mothma in the butt. But now Luthen's involved. How is that going to be dealt with? Mon has said, give me a week.
And a week seems like a very long time.
It's a very long time because he was stewing with that speech. He was looking quite intoxicated again. And Luthen knows that that may be too long. So Luthen may even come in and... Because he was very adamant of what was the number.
Yes.
How much does he need?
Yeah.
We will finance it to keep his mouth shut.
Keep him quiet. But yeah, to sit there, to be at the wedding as well, and to see the exuberance of what is happening around you, to know that you
losing everything,
have helped finance and hide something for her. And
but the knife he took with my oldest friend.
Yeah. Watching her mask go back on with him was exceptional acting.
And the fact she was she was teary-eyed as well.
She was just mad.
Yeah.
Also, it was such a betrayal and such a stab, but then to watch that, it's fine.
Genevieve O'Reilly, phenomenal. Everything she does, phenomenal. She
Everything
can just...
she wears.
The outfit, the costume design is absolutely stunning.
Needs an award. Even the Imperial get up with the coats and the tailoredness of that is amazing.
Speaking of Imperial, that douchebag lieutenant,
oof.
He's bad news.
He's bad news, and I think we're going to have issues with him next episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there was a lot of thinly veiled threats and the questioning of where the husband is. Yeah.
No,
Bix was very lucky that Brasso came when he did.
Yeah, definitely.
He was trapping her in that silo. silo control room. Yeah, but because she's already been traumatized by the Empire with the Doctor.
With the Doctor, yeah.
So, I don't want any more of that to happen at all. But yeah, that's going to be a interesting plot point explored. What's going on with the audit, the Imperial audit. But yeah, at the moment, Cassian obviously very much playing a big role with getting this ship prototype back to wherever Luthen wants it. But at this stage, his arc seems quite secondary to all of the other things going on, which I like it. It's still, here's Cassian getting out of his predicament, but it's the intrigue that's going on with Dedra and Cyril,
Well,
Mon and
there's going to be
Tay and Bix
fallout from the outcomes of those story arcs to how it affects him. Because if he lands back on the planet and they're gone, dead, or fine, will result in 3 different actions.
Well, he is lucky that he does have a very, very strong Imperial fighter that would happily and easily fit 3 other people in it.
Yes.
Just probably not the family that's... Oh, maybe if they were able to get 6 on there, or 5 on there. And B, no, 6. B. We need B on there.
Yeah,
but the other little piece of info, Cinta being kept hidden by Luthen from Mon's cousin. And that she hasn't been able to see her or get in contact with her, but Luthen knows where she is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, little threads starting to be woven. And I mean, it's a 12-episode series. So, yeah, I'm really liking it felt much more espionage-y, this one.
I think that from memory, the episodes we liked last season were the slightly more espionage ones. Yes, I do love my action. I do love a good fight. I do love a good Star Wars spaceship battle. But I do love finding out the workings of the Empire and the Rebellion and seeing where things fall apart or where they build up.
Yes.
But I still cannot get over Cyril. We said it. We're like, we didn't see Cyril. We saw Cyril.
I just had a thought. It hurt. Before I thought you were going to say, did it hurt? So I got in before you said it. I don't know. That final clip of Cassian flying up, those temples looked very similar to what's on Yavin.
I'm not sure.
Could be very wrong. Most likely very wrong. Didn't get a good look. It was at night. But it looked very familiar, and I'm wondering if that is Yavin that we saw there.
Maybe.
I mean, there's Imperial bases on it by the time New Hope comes around.
True.
4 years is plenty of time to build an Imperial base on Yavin.
Well, clearly they can build them quick.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll actually have to go back to episode 1 and go through this one to see if they actually mentioned what planet he was meant to be meeting his contact on. But no, sorry. Went on a Trentism then. But that was, great episode. I'm liking the little plots and the characters going on. Excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to add?
Nope.
The music.
Music was a good touch. I really got worried when she was walking into the shop.
Because that was that was intense.
Really intense music. I'm like, I really don't want her to get ambushed to kill because I really like her.
Yeah, that was intense. That was unnecessarily intense. Yeah. And that's what gave me the espionage feeling like, oh, this is feeling really, really moody and setting a kind of ominous tone.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy the ominous tone.
I love the reveal of the beast and the fact that played on of a throwaway line last episode to finding a
foot,
a boot. The foot was still in it. Finding that, and there's nothing left of him, and then the monster actually coming through. Well, the beast, not the monster. It was a cute little beast coming through. I kind of wish he went on.
Didn't
went
have
on
a
a bit of
swipe.
a
Yeah.
rampage, especially with the one running with his hands behind his back yelling.
Yeah,
I wish it was...
getting taken out.
That would have been perfect to just come around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was fun. Good episode. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
Tell us your thoughts in the comments. If there's anything we missed or if there's any things you think are going to happen, we'd love to hear them. And as always, keep it nerdy.